Try it right now. Tickle your palm. Feels like almost nothing, right? A little strange, once you think about it. There's a real reason you can't tickle yourself. And it's not what you think. This reveals something your brain does constantly. Every second, without you ever noticing. Stick around. Quick favor first. If you're enjoying this, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. It really helps. Try your feet instead. Same thing. Or your armpit. Go on, try it. Ribs? Nothing. Not even a flinch. Weird. Those spots are wildly ticklish otherwise. Someone else pokes your ribs? You're gone. Shrieking, squirming, tears in your eyes gone. Do it yourself, though? Total silence. Your own hand just doesn't count. Every single time, no exceptions. So what makes your touch so boring? Turns out, tickling comes in two flavors. First, mimesis, the light, itchy kind. Think feather, ant, a stray hair. Mildly annoying, barely even funny. Second, gargalesis, the big, laughing kind. Ribs, armpits, feet, full body giggles. One's just irritating, the other's chaos. Both rely on the exact same trick. Whether you saw it coming or didn't. And that's where your brain steps in. Even babies can't tickle themselves, weirdly enough. Newborns start laughing at tickles within months. Long before they even understand what's funny. It's practically wired in from day one. Watch a baby's whole face light up. That reaction predates language, jokes, everything else. It's that deep in how we're built. Watch any family, and you'll see it. Kids shrieking, running from grabby fingers. Somehow, they keep running back for more. Best friends ambush each other on couches. Siblings wrestle just to land one tickle. It's chaos. It's also pure joy. Nobody tickles themselves for fun, though. That part only works with someone else. There has to be a reason why. Dogs and chimps show ticklish reactions too. Chimpanzees even make a panting laugh sound. Researchers recorded it during rough playtime sessions. So this isn't just a human thing. It runs way back in our family tree. Play and tickling tangled together for ages. So scientists actually looked into this. Not just once, for decades. And the answer starts in a lab. At University College London, late 1990s. 3 researchers were about to crack it. Meet Blakemore, Walpert, and Frith. Sarah Jane Blakemore studied how brains predict things. Daniel Walpert focused on how we move. Chris Frith studied how minds sense themselves. Together, they asked a simple question. Why can't people tickle themselves, ever? Not a silly question. A real puzzle. Something in the brain had to explain it. They just had to find where. And what it was actually doing. Here's the idea. Your brain predicts everything. Every move you make, it forecasts first. Scientists call this a forward model. Basically, a prediction your brain makes constantly. Before you even feel the result. Lift your arm. Your brain already expects it. It knows the weight, the angle, the feel. That prediction comes from deep inside your brain. Specifically, a region called the cerebellum. The little brain, tucked at the back. It's constantly rehearsing what's about to happen. Picture 2 arrows heading toward each other. One is the prediction, one is reality. When they match perfectly, your brain relaxes. It basically says, already knew that. And it quiets the sensation way down. That's why your own touch feels dull. Your cerebellum called it before it happened. Scientists call this sensory attenuation, fancy words. Simply put, expected feelings get muted. Let's recap that, because it's kind of mind-blowing. Your brain predicts, in real time, your own touch. Match the prediction, it quiets the feeling down. No prediction, full-strength sensation gets through. That single rule explains the entire tickle mystery. Simple mechanism, huge, everyday consequence. So that's the answer to loop 1. Your brain predicts your own touch perfectly. Then it dampens the feeling on purpose. Not broken, actually incredibly efficient. Now, someone else touches you differently. Your brain has zero warning coming. No prediction means no dampening at all. Full sensation, straight through, hence the giggles. And scientists proved it with an actual machine. Picture a small robotic arm in a lab, with a soft foam pad on the end. Its whole job, deliver a gentle tickle. Sometimes controlled by the researcher's own hand. Sometimes controlled by the participant themselves. A joystick linked their hand to the pad. Move the joystick, the pad touches your palm. Simple setup. Surprisingly clever experiment. Now here's where it gets interesting. Researchers added one sneaky little twist. A tiny delay between your move and the touch. Sometimes instant, sometimes delayed by a fraction. Milliseconds only, nothing you'd consciously notice. Participants rated how ticklish each touch felt. Same pressure, same pad, same everything else. Only the timing ever changed between trials. And the ratings? Not even close. The delay made a massive difference. With zero delay, it barely tickled at all. Your brain still recognized it as yours. But add a delay, even a tiny one. Suddenly it felt way more ticklish. The longer the delay, the stronger the giggle. Your brain lost track of the prediction. It stopped feeling self-made, felt foreign. And foreign touch doesn't get dampened at all. The machine had basically fooled your own brain. Cameras captured every twitch and giggle closely. Some participants burst out laughing immediately. Others just smiled or gave a tiny jump. The researcher took careful notes on each. Every reaction got scored, logged, and compared. It wasn't guesswork, it was measured, real data. And the pattern held up, trial after trial. So here's loop 2, officially closed. It was never about how hard you press. It's about whether your brain saw it coming. Predictable touch, dampened, dull, barely there. Unpredictable touch, full volume, no filter. That's the whole secret, right there. One mechanism explains the entire mystery. But there's a strange twist to all this. Some people can tickle themselves. But first, why does tickling even exist? Why do we have this reaction at all? Look at where you're ticklish: ribs, neck, armpits, feet, the sides of your belly. Notice something? Those spots are all vulnerable. Places an attacker could actually hurt you. One theory: tickling is a playful warning system. A gentle rehearsal for defending those exact spots. Practice, disguised as a game. There's evidence this goes deeper than humans. Neuroscientist Jake Panksepp studied something delightfully odd. He tickled rats. Actual, real rats. Using special equipment, his team listened closely. Rats make sounds too high for us to hear. Ultrasonic chirps, way above human hearing range. When tickled, the rats chirped like crazy. Scientists compared the sound to laughter. Actual rat laughter. Yes, really. And it gets even stranger than that. The rats started chasing the researcher's hand, actively seeking out more tickling, on purpose. They learned to associate his hand with joy. Some even preferred tickling over sitting quietly. That's not a reflex, that's enjoyment. Rats, enjoying, being tickled. It sounds absurd. It's genuinely documented science. So why would evolution build that in? Panksepp's theory: tickling is ancient, playful bonding. Play helps young animals learn social rules safely. Roughhousing, chasing, tickling, all practice for life. It builds trust between parents, siblings, and friends. Humans do the exact same thing, just bigger. Every tickle fight is tiny social glue. Laughing together, quite literally, bonds you closer. Same instinct, shared across very different species. Now, back to loop 3, the exception. Some people really can tickle themselves. Researchers have studied why, carefully and closely. In some conditions, including schizophrenia, self-monitoring differs. The brain's self versus other system works differently there. That's stated factually, not a punchline here. It's helped researchers understand something bigger, though. How your brain builds a sense of self. One quiet clue inside a much wider mystery. So let's come back to where we started. Your own palm, that unticklish little patch. Try it again. Same as before, right? Almost nothing. Barely a whisper of feeling. But now you know exactly why. Your brain predicted every bit of that touch. In real time, without you asking it to. That's not a boring glitch. That's genius. Tonight, try it with someone you trust. Let them tickle your palm, out of nowhere. Notice how different it feels this time. That's your brain, caught completely off guard. Same skin, same spot, wildly different feeling. All because it didn't see it coming. Your brain runs this prediction every single second. For every move, every step, every heartbeat. It's quietly, constantly modeling your entire body. And that's exactly why you can't fool it. Only someone else can catch it off guard. One little poke in your side does it. So go ahead, tickle your own palm again. Still nothing, and now, that's the fun part.